Right, here we are. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then, episode number 13 of Last to A, the challenge, where we're trying to get from last to A on sport mode, no metas, no qualifying cars allowed. Here we are then, episode 13 today. And we've got, well, a mixed bag on the dailies. So we'll get in, get the draw done, and I think we'll get straight in and straight on with it. I think that's the order for today. Hello, Chris1 and Game Plan. Welcome into the stream, and GTI as well. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope, as always, everyone's doing well. So, here we go. Last to A, episode 13. I think this is the same from last week. Yeah, Daily Race B, although you can tell from the thumbnail what we're doing on these Last to A challenges. So yeah, Dragon Trail Seaside, which means Group 4. So I've done this properly. I think I have. Where's my cars for Daily Race B? The cars for today. Here we go. I think not too bad, really. RCZ, Audi TT, Genesis Group 4, Alpha 4C, and the Mazda Group 3 with the cars chosen out the draw. So, I don't know, mixed bag again. I think one or two will do not too bad. One or two will be a bit in the middle. And one or two of them might just be, I don't know, plain awful. We'll have to see how we get on. So, Peugeot's first. Peugeot RCZ. First car of the stream. And we've got 3 minutes to get it ready and going. We've got game plan. Use the Lancer. Well, if the Lancer comes out in the draw, we will definitely use it. But this week, it wasn't in the draw. So the Lancer is parked again for another week. But the 4C and the Genesis, they shouldn't be too bad. We'll see how we get on with them. And then we've got the helicopter. Well, at least onto the pole. The poll for this week on Last to A. What do we think is going to happen? Have a look. Will we win in the worst non-meta car? Crash on the chicane of death? Drive into the helicopter? Or roll the car over clipping the curbs? But we've got 33% who think we're going to crash into the helicopter. You never know. You never know. It could happen, if not today. maybe one day we will crash into the helicopter. We get a bit of airborne though today. You never know. Let's get the first car ready. Get going. Hello, going good. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. I think I've driven this car before on Daily B, on Dragon Trail. It's not that bad, really, when you get going with it. Let's see how we get on. Oh dear, we crash into the helicopter. Well, again, you never know. Well, we've got one go at the chicane of death before we go in. Right, here we go. First race, last to A, episode 13. Wow, 13 weeks been doing this now. I'd say the way it's going, many more to go. Quite a few more to go at least, anyway. Right, today's goal, crash into the helicopter. We're going to have to try it. We're going to have to see if we can do it or not. I think there's fireworks outside. You hear some, I can hear something outside. I think there's fireworks outside at the minute. Yeah, I think the neighbours are setting off some fireworks at the minute. Right, see how we get on today. 13 weeks, all 3 lifelines still remaining. This one, I think last time we did all right, I think. We pushed through quite a few good results. So we'll see how we get on today. Yeah, thanks, going good. Appreciate the good luck. You have just joined us as well. Welcome into today's Last to A, episode number 13. We're trying to get to A rank with no qualifiers, no meta cars allowed. As always, do like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. And see how we get on. Yeah, cheers, Game Plan. Appreciate it as well. And hello, Fronty. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Well, first race. First race on Dragon Trail this week. See how we go. I think Ferrari's a meta car, one of the meta cars that we took out earlier. Well, there's fireworks. I can hear them over my headset. They're really loud. The fireworks outside. Oh, goes the Citroen. Right, it's the first chicane. Oh, we've got to get there first, right? The first chicane of death coming up. Let me get that. Oh, that'll do. Coming through. 1 or 2 more, maybe. So Audi, Scirocco, the Mazda and the RCZ, pretty solid cars around here. I think I've used the RCZ before on one of these last 2 A's, and it did do pretty good last time we used it. I'm pretty sure I did, or I have used it before. Oh, something going on. Huracan's another good car around here, and the Genesis actually in front. There's two of them in front of us now. Doing 48.5s in without too much effort. I think, yeah, they're all pretty decent cars. Peugeot is very good at the minute. It feels pretty good. Going on here. He's going in. Oh, nice and steady. Careful there as well. Get steady around chicane of death, especially first race and everything. Might get P6 here. Oh, I need to change gear. Kind of there, but not really. I think that should see us through, I reckon. I'll do P7 for the first one. Not bad. Audi TT winning this one. But the old GTI has got into a meeting. Right, we've all got to remember GTI. And he's in the meeting. Yeah, thanks to GG's, appreciate it. Have a look. That was quite good, that first race coming in. Right, the next car. The Audi TT. As TT, getting the Audi TT and then the Genesis 4C and Mazda 3. What's the wait time? 7 minutes. Not a bad. 2 or 3 laps to get the car dialed in. But it is so far. It's a tie. The poll has a tie. It is a tie with driving into the helicopter on the poll. Well, never know. Stick around long enough, it could happen. I don't think anyone's ever done it before, so if we do it, we will be the first, I do believe, to do it in Gran Turismo 7 of driving into the helicopter. Right, 6.5 minutes to get the Audi dialed in. Again, this one shouldn't be too bad either. It was right, to be fair, the Audi. Brake balance to -2. Famous last words. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Lost count how many times I said that. And then something happens. Always, usually does. Right, 4 minutes 40. brakes a bit early for turn 1. It's alright in third gear through that. Always, usually, definitely, maybe. It's a bit like what Murray Walker used to say in the commentary box in F1. Anything can happen, and it usually does. I think the Audi's pretty solid there through Chicane of Death. Not really anything of note, really. It's pretty sound through there. Pretty good. I think he also said, Murray, that F1 if is just F1 spelled backwards. One of his other famous Murrayisms. I think that's what they were called, Murrayisms. But yeah, the king, Murray Walker, absolute legend. I don't think there'll ever be another Murray. Murray was absolutely one of a kind, without question, no doubt at all. That's over a minute to go. Oh, not quite. No. No, the front end's over. I'll do. Are we in? Yes. Perfect. Ready to go. Right, see how the Audi's going to get on then. We're going to roll back. Forwards. Should be not too bad at the Audi. But this is where we spent like 7 minutes or so talking up the Audi. And then, well, we'll see how we get on. Last to A, very unpredictable. We don't drive the cars. Well, the Audi's in the thumbnail. But other than that, we don't touch the cars at all before the start of the stream. We don't touch the race at all before the start of the stream. This is all first hand, live, on the stream. The cars are picked, they go in, and that's it until it's time to stream. So if the car's rubbish, then the car's rubbish. There's not really much we can do about it. We have to kind of learn the car on the fly. Right, have a look at this one. Dragon Trail Seaside. I think the Citroen is a very, very good car on here. I think the Citroen's got the fastest time. That or the Atenza's got the fastest lap in the world at the minute. Right, come on, Audi. I have to say, yesterday, very, very impressed indeed with one certain young man doing this daily race yesterday. I was very impressed, to say the least. Very, very impressed. Driving very, very well. Very good racing yesterday. Yeah, thanks for good luck as well. Appreciate it. Right, here we go. Welcome back, GTI. Thanks for your good luck as well. Appreciate it. Hope the meeting wasn't too bad. And thanks, One, as well. Appreciate it as well. Right, in the Audi. Bit careful. Get TC turned off. One there somewhere. Where are they? There they are. Let's keep going. Doing 7,000 RPM, not bad. Very good. Oh, I can avoid that one. These lot are pretty close in front. I might have a chance here. Right, they've got a 4-second in front. Hello Flippinec, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. That Scirocco's going to go in a little bit. try to get this GTR now. I think it's a GTR in front. Right, it's top 5, 3.8 seconds. Close them down. Less than 3 seconds away then. 2 to go. Someone's gone in at Chicane of Death. Trying to slip through. Someone else has gone in as well. Or maybe a podium. See how we get on. Depends how much this Ferrari's going to fight it, that's the thing. Attenza's going to lunge it down here, I reckon. That'll do. There we go, P4. Nice little boost coming off the chicane of death. I was kind of thinking at least one of them's going to have an issue there. The way it was looking, the way it was shaping up. The two of them going in side by side. I've had it before where someone's tried to pass me before chicane and death side by side. It's a bit like, well, I think one of us is going to go out in that situation. And that is the Audi. Not a good start this week on last week, pretty decent. We had two fairly good results. Right, the next car on our last to A journey this week. The Genesis Group 4. That will be second row, this one. Alright, see how this one's going to go. This car on Watkins Glen, I think it was, wasn't very good. But this is a different race. But yeah, Tenzas and Citroens, top of the list. Ferrari. Not by 46 at the top. Yeah, thanks to GG, appreciate it, as always. Right, Genesis now. This will be interesting. I think it goes on the front. I'm going to work it out as we go. Oh dear, that's a bit... Ugh. Well, we've got 6 minutes to work it out, so a bit of time. Turns not bad though on the rear. We can hold it. Can hold a bit of a slide on it. How does it handle the curves on Chicane of Death? Please, not too bad. Okay, a bit bouncy then. Right, keep an eye on that one then. It's alright, I guess, but one lap, you can't really get much from that. But it's alright at the minute. We've still got... The majority think we're going to crash into the helicopter still. Like I say, this is it. Stay tuned, you never know. It could happen, and if we do it, we'll be the first, I believe, in the world to do it. So yeah, we'll get it clipped if we do it. Oh, don't like the curbs. Alright, stay off them. Feels okay, get the right line through there. Not bad. Make sure we save it. Yes, Phil, definitely 100% save the replay if we do that. I will save the replay and cherish it forever if we can do that. This car's going to be... It's got potential to go the wrong way, but we'll see. It's just a little bit on the traction. Right, it's about done. Oh, not quite. No, that'll do. We're in the slot. What it's like on ETS2, backing trucks into parking bays to pick up jobs and stuff. Right, we're in the Genesis, but not the G70. This one's a bit different. See how this one's going to turn out. We've had two good races so far. Really good races. Good start today. So try and keep that up. All the cars in this race, I think... Actually, I don't know. Citroen and Atenza, obviously. What else? I think the GTR wasn't picked out either earlier. We've got the 4C coming up. I don't think the Supra was... No, neither the Scirocco. We've got quite a few non-meta cars in here. See how we get on. Yeah, thanks for going good for the good luck. Appreciate it, as always. Well, we can still, if we want to, use the Metacar once and once only. We can set a qualifying time one time only, or we can change the track one time only if we would like to at any point. But once the lifelines are gone, they're gone. They don't come back once we've used them. We need to push on in the Genesis now. Bit twitchy in practice. The rear end wasn't really, not as concrete as the other two. So, ready, steady, go. See how we do. Yeah, thanks GTI. Appreciate it as well. Here we go. Don't need the weather radar on. See, I was there. Right, there's quite a few in front of the chicane of death. I think one of them is going to go in at least. Two of them maybe. No, pretty good. So when they all come off chicane of death and it all gets a little bit like it is now, as they all get back up to speed again. And that's when you run the risk of getting Steve Soford, I think. Bit of John Fallon as you come off the last corner. All very close together. Watch that Genesis. We'll do that. Somebody's on the inside. They're going to clip us out potentially. It's better nice and steady. Still got Ryanair with us. This car's also very understeery as well. Just bear that in mind as well. Get past Ryanair. The airline I use, Ryanair, when we go to, well, the Expo and places like that. We travel away, bit of Ryanair. Gets the job done, gets you to where you want to go. I think I've used Ryanair quite a lot over the years. I think we've done Cologne, Milan Bergamo, Bologna, Palma, all with Ryanair, Manchester, East Midlands, Stansted. I'm getting the hang of this car gradually. Right, chicane of death. Watch this. Missed the curve. A bit like that. Right, Supra. We are marginally in front. Oh, the back end's gone on me. And that's the thing, they don't stop in B lobbies. If they see you going round, it's a lot easier just to hit you off if you're going round anyway. It wastes time stopping, you might just keep going. I definitely would not use this car on my main account for this race. Well, not even on the streaming account. It's not really the car to use on this race, I don't think. Well, unless you're good in the Genesis, which we're not. Kind of explains it. It's got to be careful on the throttle application. Nice and steady. Right, it's one lap to go. There's always at least one car every week that trips us up, if not two. There always is on last to 8. It's never as straightforward as getting the car, just bomb it through the field, top 5, top 6, bish, bash, bosh. No. No, nothing like that at all. It's complete luck most of the time, how we do in these races. In the non-meta cars, Might get P14 here, see what happens last corner. Well, P14, Genesis, the first car to trip us up then this week. I think was on P9, so we might have got DR, maybe. How many finished? 16, so we needed top 8, I think, to get DR. Yeah, 16 cars have finished. G70 taking in the win, 458, and Citroen GT by Citroen on the podium. Six degrees, flipping out. I was going to say it's cold today, but I didn't realise it was 6 degrees. What's it doing? Oh, the Genesis, there you go, job done. 6 degrees, blimey. What is going on? That's mental, 6 degrees. Yeah, 6 degrees, well. Very cold. Right, Alpha 4C. I get off the weather forecast. I'm going to get back into the racing, Alpha 4C, and then the Mazda 3 that used to be the absolute goat of this track, the Mazda 3. It was sensational back in the day, the Mazda 3. Great car on Dragon Trail, Seaside. But I still can't believe it's 6 degrees. Yeah, we've got, yeah, it's clear, but yeah, 16 degrees on Friday. Blimey. Right, enough of that. Right, enough of that. Get back in here. We can check the weather forecast later on. I think we've had this car before on last 2A as well, and it's not done too bad. So we'll see how we get on Dragon Trail. Yeah, thanks to GG's, appreciate it, as always. That's it, we can put the foot down out corners in the Alpha, not like the Genesis. That one. Oh. Oh, we've done it. We've crashed into the chicane of death. We've ticked off one of the 4 things on the list. We've only got win in the non-meta car, drive into the helicopter, and roll the car over from flipping the curbs left to do. Still got a tie with driving into the helicopter. It's still tie with the crashing on the chicane of death, which we've just done. Right, 3 minutes to go. Alpha's a bit slightly, but not too bad on corners. One more lap we can do. Right, minutes to go for the Alpha. Watch it through there, the car's very bouncy on the curbs. Be right back. Yep, no worries, one. We'll catch you when you come back in. Don't want to start too forwards in case we cross the finish line. That is... oh, perfect. Spot on. That's the best park we've had so far. Right. Alpha 4C. How many meta cars are in this race? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think all of them, bar the McLaren. The Genesis it's not one of the favourite meta cars, but it's up there. There's 1 or 2 top 100s in the Genesis G70. Well, there was when I checked. It's one of the cars up there. Works pretty well on this race. But will the 4C? Yeah, thanks GTI. Appreciate it. Good luck. Alpha 4C. And I think it's the Mazda 3 that used to be the absolute GOAT on this race, the Mazda 3. Brilliant car. First of all, we need to come through in the Alfa Romeo 4C. All the Citroens in front of the grid. Yeah, thanks, going good. Appreciate the good luck. See what happens in the Alpha. We're ready to go. I think we've been right at the back so far in all of them. get one or two sometimes. I don't set a time. But I think we have been pretty much right at the back every race. Go. Right, got the... Yeah. Right. Let's see what happens. Try and maximise the run off there. He's bit that curb. Right, speed 12. Pretty quiet so far, this one. Not really much going on, is there? Pretty quiet. But all can change in a heartbeat. It's flipping car. Wowee. Out we go. That was very sudden. It just lost the weight of the car, just completely moved when we landed from the curb. This is it though, we did call it, we said it can change in a heartbeat, and that's exactly what happened. Again, it's like F1, if spelled backwards. They'd be bouncing on the curb, and then the landing was very unsettling for the car. And that was that. See if it does it again on this lap. It's going to do it again. It's trying to. Right, 2 to go. We might get onto the back of these two at bare minimum, you never know. It's hard to tell if we're catching now. I think we might be. Try this again. That was better, but it's just where you hit the curb. That's all it is, just where you hit the curb. One lap to go. Right, we've kind of caught up again. Let's get online for the chicane. It's doing it. Me. Well, getting it back at the end, that was very uneven on the chicane of death. very uneven. Funny car, the Alpha. Well, we've got the next car now, but yeah, that was a bit... Oh, on this chicane of death. Just where you hit the curb, we hit it, I think, right angle on a couple of laps, and it completely upset the car massively. See if that's going to be the case in the Mazda 3. The former GOAT of daily races on Group 4 and Dragon Trail. What's it like now? Getting the Mazda 3. Yeah, thanks to GG's. Appreciate it as always. And that's it. We weren't last. A bonus, a consolation from the race. We weren't last. Comes in that one. Right, Mazda 3. Used to be, like I say, an incredible car in Group 4. Not so much these days with all the BOP updates and whatnot. Right, 2-3 laps or so in this one then. Get it ready. Wow, very stable. Nothing. Did not move at all. Mazda 3 is very stable car, the Mazda 3. Over the Scirocco. Like I say, used to be the absolute GOAT of this race, the Mazda 3. Oh, don't set a time. Four minutes, about 2 laps. Hello William, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in, hope all is well. We've got one more lap to do, what we can do. Right, minutes ago. Oh, this one's a little bit out. Not bad, it'll do. I think, yeah, that one in front, it's not quite over the line, but we'd set a time if we went for that one. Stick to this one just in case. Right, Mazda 3, the former king of Dragon Trail, the former king of Group 4 cars in general. Not so much these days, but how is it going to do? On its former stomping ground. A couple of iffy races. Get a good one here. Get back on track with what we're doing. And in this race we have a lot of metas. Oh, Mazda 3 in P8. Just seen it. Corvette in P9. And a Megane Trophy. Not all metas. See how we go on. Right. Get ready. Yeah, thanks for good looks. Appreciate it. As always, we're looking now 45%. We're going to crash at the chicane of death. But we've still got one or two hanging in on the helicopter. The helicopter is still running it pretty close. Well, it's currently second in the poll, the helicopter, on 27%. Right. Let's go. Hello, Squash Battles. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Thinking it will finish in the top 9. Let's give it a go. Ready, steady, go. Come on, Mazda. Come on, Began. Gotta be careful because the Corvette's gonna go for it. Someone's gone in, Chicane of Death, and it's P12 that's gone in. Got the speed in the Mazda. Problem is we can absolutely send it through these corners, but we can't really do anything with it when we get through to where we want to get to. And you go offline a little bit, that is it, in that section there. So, yeah. Look for gaps and go for them. But the Mazda's really quick on the straight. Got to be quick through these corners, because if you're not, then you know what's going to happen if you're not carrying the speed. Let's go on the Ferrari. Bit of room this time for this middle sector on here. Close the gap. moving. Let's try and catch next car if we can. One's had a penalty in front as well. By the look of it. The fellow Mazda 3 in P4. Could be P5 in a minute. They're going to shut the door on us, I think. Same there as well. Maybe get P4, we'll see. Bit offline for the last corner, but not too bad. Just about beat them, I think, to the line. The Mazda never fails to deliver. It is still a great car, the Mazda. Not bad P4 in a race like that. Hello Adam, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. So yeah, today we've got 14 that are in today. But yeah, we'll get there. We will definitely get there. Hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks one for the GG. Appreciate it, as always. Oh, action on Dragon Trail. But the Mazda never fails to deliver. Well, it can do, but it's a very good car, the Mazda 3. There we go, P4. Yeah, thanks GTI for the GGs as well. Appreciate it, as always. And we're going to go back round to the very beginning. And back into the RCZ. Top row. Back into the Peugeot RCZ. And we've got the TT coming up after that. So there we go. We've used all 5 cars. Not too bad, really. Which one's our favourite? I think it's quite tough, actually. I do like the Mazda. But the Peugeot and the Audi were also really good. And they're running the Mazda for... They're running the Mazda quite close, I think, at the minute. I think the 3 of them are not quite... The Mazda's ever so slightly in front of those 2. The Peugeot and the Audi at the minute. In terms of which one's our favourite. Yeah, thanks for going good as well for the GGs. Appreciate it. Same for Yil as well. But yeah, this is it. Yil gets, what is it, 80 plus now in the streams. And then, yeah, used to get, back in the day, 5 to 10, around that. Doesn't happen. You put the effort in, anything can happen. Right, 3 and a bit laps to go. Back in the Peugeot. Good race in it before. Oh yeah, Peugeot's a bit on the curbs as well, but we was okay in it before. No problems as such in Peugeot. Oh, it is cold, 7 degrees. Trouble is, I put my hoodie on, I'll get too hot, and then won't do much good. Oh yeah, a bit chilly today. Right, it's one more lap. Time to go again. There we go, not quite on the starting grid this time for this one. Nearing up there. Right, back in the Peugeot. Good first race, good opener today in the Peugeot. This race is all metas apart from the Corvette, as far as I can see. Obviously, ourselves and the RCZ. See qualifying times in here. 48 flat. Pretty quick at the top. Quite a good spread in this one. 48 flat down to over 2 seconds. From top to bottom. Yeah, thanks GTI for the good luck. Appreciate it as always. What is it? 148 flat. Yeah, it's about 2.2 seconds, give or take. Not like back in the 90s where back of the grid in F1 you'd get like 6 seconds between 22nd and 23rd. And then another 7 seconds from 23rd to 24th. It was pretty spread back then, back in the day. Yeah, thanks, going good. And one as well for the good looks. Appreciate it, as always. We're back in the Peugeot. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. I think we'll just tuck in for this next bit. Well, I was thinking about it, but nah, I'm glad I didn't go around the outside. I think it would have been very close to being run off really there. Again, we just can't quite take the speed through the corner with somebody right in front. That is a I'm going for first. Don't hit the Ferrari. Okay, fine. Just the way it goes. Don't hit the Ferrari. And they get pushed back through already. They get pushed into us. The way it goes on Chicane of Death. Well, it happened to us earlier, so we can't really say much, can we, on that one. On to lap 2. Try and get past this Corvette. And then onto the back of the top 12, pretty close together. Corvette's going to be defending away. Try it here, but I'm not sure it's going to. No, that'll work. Right, someone's doing that. Airborne there. Right, let's get on back P9, then that's P8, P7. To push a bit in this one, 2 to go. that was close. Let's try and get maybe P9. Well, Ricard Rydell. Bit of Nigel there at Donington in 98, I think, with that one at the last corner. I couldn't go too far over to the right because I'd have been really slow out the, well, into the last corner. Although it could have sent them to the outside. Although, they might not have done that, which is the thing about it. Very Nigel Mansell. That's, well, yeah, Nigel barging his way through at Donington Park in 98 in BTCC. I think after the race, John Clennon was saying on BBC Grandstand that he couldn't believe that what was going on. Absolute disbelief that this Ford Mondeo was just absolutely battering all of them. But there we go, it's Peugeot. Yeah, thanks to GG's, appreciate it. As always, if you are enjoying the stream so far today, do be sure to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. We're going to go into our next car. I think it's going to be the TT. And it is the TT. And then the Genesis afterwards. Right, the TT. The next car on the list. And up by car around there, the Audi, pretty decent. Right, a couple more laps in the Audi. Right, moving a bit away now from the helicopter. The chicane of death now, the majority on the pole, but the helicopter still has quite a few votes. We're getting a little bit faster as we do, well, we should be doing more of these races. Just put kerosene in the gas tank. There is very famous pit stop fire from, I think, 94. Jos Verstappen, Max's father, when he came into the pit lane for a refueling stop, and a bit of fuel came out of the nozzle, and all of a sudden, and that was it, whoosh, fire galore, absolutely everywhere. Well, the Audi's relatively stable. We know it should be not too bad. And there's another fire. 96, I think there was a Pedro Diniz in the Ligier in Argentina. Went for his pit stop for fuel. And I think some of the fuel spilled out of the car, got on the exhaust, and that just went up went up very quickly as well. Right, can we get it lined up this time? I think that's a bit... Ugh, that's terrible. Right. No, right. No. Right, it's rolling forward, right. That'll do. Right, there we go. Got parked. Right, this car last time it was pretty good. So try again. Quick times at the top. 47s in there. Right, here we go. With the Audi TT. I remember Pedro Deniz's fire as it was on the F196 VHS tape. So it was on there. There was another fire that was on there as well. One of the Minardi pay drivers was caught in a fire. Can't remember which race it was. That was on the tape as well. Just sat in his car, completely unaware that the whole back of his car is bursting into flames, and then the marshal comes in with the fire extinguisher. And he soon got out of the car pretty quick. Yep, see you later, Chris. Big thanks for tuning in. As always, absolute legend, no doubt. See you again very, very soon. So get ready for take 2 in the Audi. Yeah, thanks for one. Appreciate the good luck as well. Oh, Audi. Yeah, thanks GTI as well. Appreciate the good luck. 3, 2, 1, go. A lot of better cars in here, so might have our work cut out a little bit. Right, here we go. Yeah, thanks for going good as well. Appreciate the good luck as well. This one's not, well, might watch these two rejoin in. Right, let's get after it now. Quite a way in front though, we lost a bit of time with that, 5 seconds in front. think we're catching it slightly. Right, 2.9. Oh, closing ever so slightly. Right, I've got 2 more to go. Try and get this one if we can. Got 1 lap to go. I'm gonna fly right out of there in a Citroen. or might be a chance to see how the final sector goes when we get through here. Now as he already got the legs. Just about. Ugh, just about had the legs, the Audi, to get P7. Good race that one, not too bad. Right, P7. Good race that one, to be fair. 9 positions gained. In the Audi. Right, 3 more cars to go, 3 races. We're going in. Oh, Genesis. Oh, right, this could be fun. Right, the Genesis Group 4. What a car this is. Well, what a car it was in the last race. Yeah, thanks for the GGs. Appreciate it. As always, oh, the Genesis. We flung it off the track in the last race. How are we going to do in this one? In the Genesis? Who knows? Get our 3 laps of practice in and then go in and see what happens. I'm quite tired actually. I think we'll get through at least 3 more races, I reckon. Got Genesis, Alpha, and Mazda left to do. Then we've done them all twice. bit slower in this one, but expected. It's quite stable though through chicane of death, so that was going in our favour. Right, one more lap. Yeah, 2.5 or 2 minutes 50. Oh, that was close. It was nearly into the chicane. Oh, minutes ago before we go in the Genesis. Try and get this one lined up. Actually, that's too far. Oh, too far. That'll do. Spot on that. And it's not going to roll forward. That'll do. Right, we're in position. The next race that we'll do, yeah, we'll go through this one, a couple more after that, and then see where we are, I think, for today. Right, ready to go in the Genesis. Last race, not great, but we learned the car, well, learned the car a little bit. So hopefully we can learn the car a bit more in this one. Take that forward, combine all of our skills together, and have a better race than before in the Genesis Group 4. This race is mostly meta cars, apart from, I think, 14 non-meta. 15 runners, 13 metas on the grid. No, Porsche's, I don't know, Porsche's not a meta, but it was up there on the car selection earlier, top 100. And the Cayman's there nearly every week. When it's Group 4, the Cayman is up there every week. When we take the cars away to pick which ones we're doing, Cayman's always there. Right, Genesis, can we redeem ourselves for earlier? Get ready for the off. That Mazda, it'll move. it'll move down straight the Mazda. It did before when we were driving it. Right. Genesis Group 4 coming in. I've not started the race. Well, this is interesting. I don't know what to say. It's not worked. We haven't started. I don't know what's going on. The race hasn't. Well, the race has started, but it's not started properly, is it? We're just going round. Well, thanks for the good luck anyway. Appreciate it, but I'm not too sure this is supposed to be happening. There's a gap, though, between the back markers and... So some of them got away and some haven't. I do wonder. One's gone in the pit lane. Well, at the minute, we are under red flag conditions on Dragon Trail Seaside. We've got kind of a race, but not really. Quite incredible, really. I think we're going to have to back out of the race at this rate. Well, unless we sit here and let it run down 5 laps of Dragon Trail Seaside. What's happened now? Oh, we started. Very bizarre. All I can say... We have now, well, by the look of it, we started the race, but very bizarre. Very unusual. I might as well do it now, just because, well, we're here. So might as well do it and get through it. So no, it won't be a Genesis Redemption after all. Too far behind, I think. One's given up completely, sat in the pit lane. We are underway now. Oh, this car on the curb. So you've seen it happen with someone else at the start of the week. Bit of a bug that's hopefully not creeping into the game anytime soon. Well, gained 2 places from that possibility of 2 more, maybe from 2 in front. A very unusual sequence of events on this one today. Well, we're going to have a bit of a race with these two, I think, at least. 2 in front of them as well. Only what, 26 seconds? Not bad, is it really? All things considered in this one. Bit of a tap there by accident. Well, the final lap, we'll get round in whatever place we finish. Very topsy-turvy race, this one. Well, P11 by the look of it. Well, that saved us having to skip a race and then wait until the next one came in. We carry on going in daily base B cycle, despite getting left behind at the start. But, you know, these things happen. It can't work all the time perfectly as it should do. Right, so we'll crack on then. We can go straight back in, and we can do so in the Alfa Romeo 4C, a car that killed us on the chicane of death in the last race that we did in it. See how this one goes. Yeah, thanks for GGs, appreciate it. As always, we jump back in. We're still in the daily base B cycle, 7 minutes. And then we might as well get the Mazda 3 done again, and we've had 10 races. Should just about bring us in. 10 races. So 3 laps also. Yeah, 3 laps. Right, so here we are. Hello Matt, welcome to the stream, back to tuning in, hope all is well. I had a glitch once where it let you still race for giving you the replay for the whole race. I think I've had that one as well, that's come in on 1 or 2 occasions previously. The daily races do sometimes glitch, like what we've just had. I'm going to power through this one and then the Mazda, and then I think that'll be us for today, I reckon. Thanks for the ride. Yep, there was one. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. Absolute legend. And we will no doubt catch you again very, very soon. Like 5 more minutes until next one. Yeah, pretty, oh. But yeah, I'm going to power through. I'm going to power through, hopefully, 2 more races. Get 10 done. Four minutes until we come in. Just pressing buttons just for the sake of it, really. In a minute. And the Alpha goes better though with brake balance on the front. Won't take us out as much on the chicane of death when we come back in. Oh. I'll do it now in practice and not in the race. Right, 2.5 minutes. I'll get this one on the grid as well. Could do. Oh, I bet the 200 from the weekend's catching up to me now at Fuji. Oh, always overshoot the grid box. Right, we're ready to go. Right, let's power through the Alfa Romeo. Right, have a look. Oh dear. I'll do this race and then see about finishing off with the Mazda. I've just sort of come over that sort of half an hour or so. Just like I said, I think it's the 200 lap race at Fuji at the weekend that's catching up to us a little bit. And also the frantic Tsukuba action on Monday that was really, really good as well. We'll do this one and then we'll make a decision on if we're going to finish with the Mazda or not. Most of the meta cars in here, but a non-meta is on the front row. Very interesting. A non-meta car is on P1. Right, Alfa Romeo. Yeah, thanks for going good for the good look. Appreciate it, as always. Get the Alfa Romeo round. Hopefully not too bad. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, this time Alpha, please do not kill me at the chicane of death. It would be much appreciated if you don't do that. Trying to. Just have to lift off, I think. Does feel better there with brake balance on the front though, the car now. Go on, go. Can't pass you here, might as well push you. My car there's going very loose through there. Nearly lost it. Well, quite a few have gone there. Flipping heck. P6 now. I very nearly joined them there, to be honest. That was a bit fighting the car. A bit unsure what to do with it. What got through. Right, 2 seconds in front. Just keep this pace. We should get P6. 2 laps to go. As long as the Citroen can keep going. Right, we're just ever so slightly nip in front. Gonna be close. That's it. Right, that's it. Don't kill me, Alpha. Right, let's bring it home now. All we have to do . But that Mercedes is absolutely rapid. Can't do much about them. We'll take P6 though in this one. And there we go, P6 in the 4C, much better. When the car doesn't kill you on the chicane of death, it's much better. I think P5, they were the pole sitter, so that's why they were going pretty quick. I mean, they were the pole sitter of the race, P5. So they can go on through, flying through the chicane on the final lap. Not bad. Finishing 5th, though 6th in that one. Right, here we are. The Mazda 3 is... when does it come in? 7 minutes. Mazda 3. I think it's Mazda 3. Yeah, Mazda 3. We might as well. Yeah, but this will be very likely the last race we'll do. And then we've done 10 races. Right, last one, Mazda 3. So 7 minutes, yeah, should be alright. Right, last one in the Mazda to bring it in for 10 races today on last to 8. Get the car bedded in. Got 6.5 minutes until it comes in. I think it was the on the rear we got, wasn't it? The brake balance. Try that. Ugh, a couple more laps. I think it was on the rear, the brake button. I'm pretty sure it was. We'll find out in the race if it wasn't when we get to the chicane of death. Seems to be on the pole, chicane of death, 39%. The helicopter's calmed down a bit now on the 22, but still. The helicopter at the start of last 2A today. A lot of interest in the helicopter. I don't think we're going to quite get there in terms of crashing into it, but maybe one day, who knows. This is where PED have put a no collision detector on the helicopter. So they just drive straight through it, basically. It's just there to show the helicopter. I don't know about this brake balance, just keep trying it. Whatever feels right, I think. Two minutes and 40 to go. It's not too bad, really. You get like 3 laps. Park it on the grid before the beginning. And you're set to go. Right, the last grid park of the night. We'll get this one right. It's this one here. Oh, not quite. The front bumper's a bit over. Can't quite take that one. Not bad, we'll take that one. Does the car roll forward? No. Right, the last race of Last to A, episode number 13 in the Mazda 3. The former GOAT of Group 4. And it's going to be, again, back at the grid. In a race full of meta cars for this race. We're still showing 6 degrees. But then it's going to spike through, or spike to 16 degrees on Friday. See how it goes. Funny time of year for the weather. Just after the clocks go back. Right, last race, and I think we're going to be done. The hangover from Fuji 200 laps that I think is starting to kick in a little bit. So let's get this race, get the Mazda round. Yeah, thanks for going good, appreciate it as always. Mazda 3, we've got one more chance to try and crash into the helicopter on Dragon Trail Seaside today. One more chance, have another go at the Chicane of Death. One more chance to roll the car from clipping the curbs. Because I don't think this one is the worst out of the cars, to be fair. I think it's quite possibly the top dog of this week, the 7A7B, the Mazda 3. Right, off we go. Five more laps at Dragon Trail Seaside. Radar's a bit busy. Got through that lot. Pretty good. Yeah, the Mazda's pretty solid through Chicane of Death. Carry the speed. A little group here, get past all these, it'll be not too bad. Have a look. Right, use the Mazda speed up the straight pretty quick. Keep that Citroen at bay. It's going to be a rejoin going on here. Oh. Only 2.2, just noticing that. 2 laps to go. Pretty frantic in this one then. Setting the stall out. You can tell they're setting the stall out because of the when we got squeezed in that gap. And the urgency there to go through chicane of death, not going to work, I'm afraid. Not going to work. Well, 1 lap to go. I think just stay where we are, to be honest. Get P6. Although, I say that, it's, well, I've said that now, but, well, how this race is going to finish is anyone's guess. Right, keep an eye on this. going to be opportunists here, I think. Well, we're surviving on that one. A frantic race to finish off. Blimey, people. My stitching's got a wheel now. That one. Oh, bit of a sandwich in the Mazda. Just about onto it. A bit of manoeuvring to keep the Mazda facing the right way. It almost went on us. Very nearly. A frantic race to finish episode 13 of Last Away, blimey. And that is us cream crackered, as the saying goes, with Fuji hangovers coming in very... Oh. I don't know, but again, we could go again, and again, and again, and again, but I don't know. It's too late anyway, it's too late for us to carry on. Whatever it is, a frantic race to finish off Last A for this week. Yep, cheers going up to the GGs, appreciate it, as always. And I think today, we've actually had a really good week. I think we've actually broken through. Not terribly, but we've come through quite a bit. But I think the draw was good. The cars were not the metas, obviously, but the cars were good. And that's helped us out this week, so that's pretty good. But we'll do the price spin for today. Again, this account's very low, so... Okay, 1-star roulette ticket. It is what it is. It's 10,000 credits and a big yawn from me to finish off Last Away this week. And there we go. That is it. That is it from us for today. Last A all done. And like I say, it's a bit of progress today. Like I say, not a huge amount, but we've done a fair bit of progress. So we'll see if we can keep it going with what the dailies are going to be for next week. So, like I say, that is it from us. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in for this week's Last A. Much appreciated. Usually every Wednesday, if you're new to the channel, want to come and have a look at a bit of Last Away, non-metas, no qualifying times, and just go for it and see what happens. So we'll see what the daily races are next week and see if they're going to be as kind as they have been this week in terms of the draw. So see where we go. So until next time, do like, do subscribe, do take care. Big thanks to our new subscribers that have joined us on the channel very recently. Much appreciated. And if you are new to the channel, do feel free to like and subscribe as well. It would be very much appreciated. And join us on the road towards the big 2K. Quite awesome that we're getting where we are, getting close to 2,000 subs now. So if you are new to the channel, do feel free to like and subscribe. It would be massively appreciated. And on that one, do like, do subscribe, do take care. We'll have a look at who to raid. I don't know. We might be here Friday. We'll see what happens. See how we get on with regards to that. But I think when we come into this one... Oh, very tired now. Oh, Fuji hangover. Oh, dear me. 200 lap races, they're a good idea when you first start them, but I don't know. It's just, they are pretty out there. But to finish off then, Just make sure it's working. We'll have a look at... we'll go have a look at Stampy. Why not? Go see Stampy. So pop that one in there. Right, you'll pop over to Stampy as the stream is closing out on this end. Do like and sub to Stampy. Help Stampy get to 1,000 subs. I'm sure we'd very much appreciate it. And I'll pop in there myself and just say hello before we leave. And that's it. So yeah, I think Friday, maybe, quite possibly, we'll see what's happening later on in the week. So we'll see, like I say, how we go. So until then, do like, do subscribe, do take care. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. Much appreciated, as always. And we'll see you very, very soon. Bye.